You probably won't have found out about iexec RLC digital money. However, this is perhaps of the most astonishing and significant innovation that the crypto market has. The thought is to empower different PCs to utilize your PC's assets, which is primarily registering power, to perform endless estimations. The one that rents out their assets gets compensated by the individuals who need it. This thought is the same old thing, as this dispersed processing and equal figuring moved in the beginning of PCs. We should find out about thrilling iexec RLC projects shaped only a couple of years prior and are presently offering exceptional and fundamental arrangements that can assist with building the fate of PCs and decentralized applications before long. The ongoing business sector predominance position of number 288 isn't a lot to make it alluring crypto. So we should investigate the iexec RLC cost expectation and its authentic cost examination, track down the most dependable value projections, and perceive how this computerized coin cost is doing. So how about we start? What is iexec RLC? iexec RLC is a main supplier of blockchain-based decentralized figuring. The iexec RLC Decentralized Commercial Center associates asset suppliers with asset clients. This empowers anybody with the figuring asset to adapt and lease processing powers to the individuals who need those assets, whether it be for muddled computations or taking care of huge informational indexes. The president and fellow benefactor of the iexec RLC project, Gilles Fedak, was a scientist in equal and dispersed frameworks and realizes how distributed computing functions. This information, joined with the digital currency market model, permitted the organizer to track down a better approach for making an answer for an issue that has existed throughout recent decades. The iexec biological system incorporates 4 principal values it endeavors to convey. This is decentralization, development, establishing a supportable climate, and opportunity to make, improve, and add to making a superior world. By meaning to give decentralized applications running on blockchain networks with registering power. The diagram of iexec RLC was most certainly made a beeline for become a valuable device in the blockchain processing space. The iexec network used research advances created by the INRIA and CNRS research establishments in work area matrix registering. The possibility of work area matrix, otherwise called volunteer processing, is to gather figuring assets that are not used to execute enormous equal applications at a lower cost when contrasted with a customary supercomputer. The iexec RLC likewise depends on Extreme Web HEP, which is an open-source work area framework programming. This product carries out a layer of vital highlights, including adaptation to non-critical failure, multi-clients, crossover frameworks, public designs, multi-applications, information the board, and responsibility. It likewise conveys virtual pictures notwithstanding the above highlights. The venture likewise expects to make a better-than-ever verification of commitment convention. This will empower off-chain agreement, and outer assets will have the affirmed utilization assets on the actual organization. The iexec RLC makes a safe foundation that can advance disseminated administration and give a superior presentation and versatile organization. It wouldn't be a major shock before very long in the event that each DeFi application out there begins to involve the iexec RLC assets for their own calculations. Advantages of iexec RLC. The iexec RLC token is utilized for installment for utilizing the distributed computing asset. The ongoing limits of blockchain processing can be conquered utilizing the advantages of the iexec RLC. It permits virtual cloud framework that gives elite execution registering administrations on request. The disseminated cloud radically diminishes the ecological carbon impression of the server farms and empowers the organization to run cost really while at the same time giving superior execution. The conventional cloud framework is restricted and can't satisfy the necessities of dApps that need a completely decentralized cloud foundation. The figuring power expected to run enormous information applications is mostly given by HPCs or superior execution processing foundations. Notwithstanding, these are complicated and costly. This implies that imaginative private companies can't utilize the mastery to procure HPXs, while customary cloud foundations, for example, AWS, are costly for requesting calculations like GPU delivery. Consequently, customary cloud administrations offered are basically pointless for the dApps. There is a requirement for another system to transform decentralized applications into a productive speculation or adventure, and this is where the iexec organization can be useful. iexec RLC Specialized Investigation. For the year 2021, the RLC value kept on mobilizing up in an astounding improving style for the principal quarter. This upturn was great since it pulled back to the 50-day moving normal, showing that the market was intrigued in spite of the cost pulling back on events. This went on for a considerable length of time before a tremendous volume pushed the RLC cost fundamentally up to the degree of $12. However, this was where the value neglected to support itself. From that point forward, the RLC has been exchanging the downwards force forcefully. By taking a gander at the gathering circulation pointer, we can see an extreme loss of market revenue as the line downtrends. In the long stretch of July 2021, the RLC cost recuperated and contacted the 50-day moving normal, and it had kept up with its cost between the scopes of $3 and $6 for practically the whole 2021. However, the cost fell further in 2022, and the iexec RLC cost today is at 78 cents, way underneath the 50-day moving normal worth of $1.45. This proposes that a further misfortune in the cost of the RLC token can be seen as it might precede the downtrend. The above outline shows how the unpredictability expanded as the RLC cost expanded in January 2021. The RSI marker made an overbought signal, and the unpredictability expanded, as shown by the Bollinger Groups. Yet, this unpredictability increment was nothing contrasted with the iexec RLC cost rise and high instability of May 2021, when the cost unexpectedly spiked in only a solitary day, bringing about a cost increment of over 100%. This was the most noteworthy kept expansion in the cost. The ongoing state of the RLC coin shows that it is closely oversold locale in the RSI pointer, and it very well may be smart to attempt to turn around positions. However, utilizing a pattern-following model, switching this position and sell the iexec RLC token is better. According to our viewpoint, the iexec RLC token might drift sideways for the next few months, so we accept it as smart to follow the RSI marker signs for the present moment. Long-haul financial backers can begin buying when the symbolics cost breaks out vertical from a 20-day breakout period, which will guarantee that the financial backer isn't presented to a higher gamble. Likewise, long-haul financial backers can likewise increment positions throughout the next few years to decrease the expense premise of the token and gradually collect more RLC currencies at a lower cost. iexec RLC Value Expectation 2022. As per our iexec RLC cost expectation, the base incentive for 2022 is anticipated to be 50 cents. The typical cost level is supposed to rotate around 80 cents, while the iexec coin's most extreme value level might reach $1.05 according to our iexec RLC estimate. iexec RLC Value Forecast 2023. In view of our RLC value estimates and cost guess, the typical iexec RLC cost is supposed to be $1.10. The base cost and greatest cost level according to the iexec RLC gauges are assessed to be 90 cents and $1.40 individually. iexec RLC Value Expectation 2024. The iexec RLC conjecture and specialized examination anticipate the typical cost to be around $1.30. In view of the iexec RLC cost figure, the base cost and the most extreme value level of $1 and $1.50 separately are expected for the year 2024. iexec RLC Value Forecast 2025. The iexec RLC coin's cost is expected to fill in the year 2025 too. The iexec RLC crypto is supposed to arrive at the very least cost of $1.30